Hi. You're here. Yeah. I'm ready to share all my fun stuff. Look at that. All right, welcome. Small little group this week. This is a funny week, right, with the holiday. So it always kind of gets us off schedule. I'm happy y'all are here. What should we do tonight? What do you want to do? Anything? Any requests? I love that. Okay. Cuz I have plenty and we go like to the last minute. Let me just ask that even though I'm not getting a full poll here with the smaller group, but who thinks that like the shavasana is adequate? Or who would like it to be a little bit longer? Like it to be a minute or so longer? It's fine the way it is. It's okay. Okay, good. Cuz I don't want to work you so hard and then feel like you're like, "Okay, bye, go." And you don't get that really blissed out time. Is it? Okay. Because they don't have a class after them, do they? Yeah. Oh, you guys would be there for hours if. No, I wouldn't keep. But I would be a little. Yeah. 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 Saturday morning. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Oh, cool. There, yeah, that's right. That's a great point, Amy. You do get into that rest mode pretty quick. As soon as we get down there, we're like, okay, that last breath out, and we're like, there. All right. Yeah, no, thanks for your feedback. Perfect. Okay, ladies, let's get down to the mat into child's pose or easy seat. Yes, yes. Happy hour. So close your eyes. Feel the floor beneath you, whatever's touching it. Feel that connection. Take a nice deep breath. Fill up as much air as you can in your lungs and then open your mouth. Audible sigh. If you feel like one more of those, go ahead. Full breath. Sigh it out. And now just breathe in and out however's natural for you. Sometimes we have some people in our life who could use our good vibes, our love. This is your chance to dedicate your practice. Send it out. And that goes great with what I'm going to read you tonight. Community matters. We are social beings. We are more engaged with the world when we can regularly share the company of others. And we especially benefit from being around people who both elevate us and keep us real. So the Sanskrit word for community is kula. This term is often applied to a yoga community, but we can use it to refer to any community formed through a shared experience and particular interests. So in a kula, we surround ourselves with people who respect our ideas and support our dreams, people who affirm us, but also can offer suggestions and constructive criticism. To be a member of a community means to give and to receive respectful truth and encouragement. So think about your kula. See if you can feel connected to that in your practice. Hey, welcome. Start to energize your body. So if you're seated, you might sit up a little bit taller. If you're in child's pose, you might reach your arms out forward, spread your fingers nice and wide, and start to lift your elbows up off of the mat. Everybody pull your belly in towards your spine, pull in through your pelvic floor as well. And then when you're ready, yogis, make your way onto all fours. Just shift up. Spread the fingers out. Line the knees up, or you can have them spread out a little wider. See what happens when you move around a little bit here. Maybe articulate through the spine. Maybe circle through the head or through the hips. Or maybe lift a limb and roll through any joints that feel good. Connect a little movement to your, or breath to your movement. And then downward facing dog will be next. So lift those knees, press the hips up and back. Feel yourself shifting around a little bit here. Playing around on your mat. Seeing what's what. And then ragdoll will be next. So come up to those tippy toes, bring them all the way up slowly in between your hands. And then you can lift your hands, press through the heels, and soften the legs a lot. Maybe shake your head out. Maybe sway a little bit side to side. Release your fingers down, roll yourself slowly up to stand. Picking your head and chin up last. Maybe take one roll on those shoulders, down and back. And then bring your feet to a comfortable distance together here, rooting in to the top edge of your mat. Press your palms to your heart space. Feel free, ladies, to just close your eyes or gaze lightly to your fingertips. Take a full breath in. And a full breath release. 2 more like that. Fill up. And empty. So each inhale allows a little space. Exhale, a little depth. Lift the lid, sweep your arms up over your head this time. And then palms through your heart center, fold forward. Now lift and lengthen up halfway. So gaze forward, maybe fingers on the shins, arms straight, and then fold forward. Drop your head in your hands. Halfway lift again. Pull your belly in. Exhale, release, let the back of the legs straighten. Just one more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to the mat, find your plank. Let's step back. Shift into each one of those fingers, shift into those toes. If you want to shift around to like sawing your plank, you kind of come forward. So we're stretching and getting into those wrists. So we do a lot of those chaturangas. Take a moment to just stretch the wrists out. Bring your shoulders forward and then pull back through your heels. Try that 2 more. Shift forward, pull back. Again. And pull back. And then this time shift forward. Set your knees down if you want to. Come low all the way, belly down to the mat. Inhale to your cobra. Roll your shoulders back. Push down through the tops of your feet. And then exhale. Press back to downward facing dog. Nice full breath here. Exhale, release it out. Straighten those arms out. Push into the mat. Drop your hips, come into your plank. This time, let's take a light tap out to the side. So lift your right foot, tap it out to the right, and bring it back in. Lift your left and tap out to the left. Tap right again. Everything real quiet and stable through the middle. Keep your eyes right below your nose. We go left and right, left. One more each, right and left. Look forward, push forward, halfway to the mat. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3. Up dog now. Come to the top of your feet. Roll your shoulders back. Lift through your sternum. And then next breath out, downward facing dog. Full inhale, tail to the sky. Full exhale. At the bottom of it, step your feet up, one and then the other. Halfway lift, lengthen up. And then fold forward, exhale, drop your head. Now reverse swan dive, yogi sweep all the way up, flat back, look to your hands, and then flow low, palms through the middle, fold all the way back down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog. You know, you can always interchange those back bends. Good. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, stay here, but lengthen. Stay active. Exhale, empty your air out. Core in. One foot and then the other. Step it up. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Let's go one more. Reverse dive. Sweep it up. And fold through your middle. Heart leads the way. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Lower slow. Inhale, beam your chest forward. And exhale, send the hips back. Inhale, press in between your first finger and your thumb and into your knuckles. Exhale, your feet come forward again, one and then the other. Lift and lengthen, pull your belly in halfway up. Let's fold and bring the feet all the way together, going into sun B. Drop your hips, chair pose. Yes. So we're going to hold this first one, sit into those heels, lift lightly through your toes. Take that earth energy up into the midline of the body. Squeeze your knees together. Good, yeah. Squeeze your ribs toward each other. Pull your pelvic floor in. Breathe deep now and just focus right to one spot or even close your eyes. I like it. 1 inch lower here, and we'll hold just for 5, for 4. Spread your fingers. 3. Breathe in. 2, and then fold over the legs. Exhale. Flat back. Inhale. Step back quickly. Chaturanga. Exhale. Full breath in. Up dog. Hips back. Downward facing dog. Right leg up to the sky. Lunge it forward. Warrior 1. Spin your left heel in. Up you go. Shoulders over hips. Hold this. Perfect. Looks great. I like your little adjustments. Looking at your feet is a good start. Think about your hips turning forward through that left side body. Yeah, and then you can deepen your lunge a little more maybe. Maybe take the thumbs back. Everybody, just one more breath. Exhale, ride it down. Hands to the mat. Lift your right leg up and back. Elbows to your ribs. Hug them in. Good. Full inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky. Let's do that on the left side. Left leg high. Use your core, set up your lunge, spin your right heel into the mat, warrior 1. Yeah, and you can micro move here a little bit so you start to feel this pose in. Pull to the outside edge of the back foot. Nice, soften the shoulders down. Now maybe a little bit more bend left knee. Open up, fill up for one more expansive breath. And then exhale, find your strength. Move through chaturanga. Big breath in, up dog. Hips back, down dog. Inhale, press your heart towards your thighs. Exhale, look forward, stepper, jump lightly in between your hands. Flatten your back, halfway lift. Fold forward. Feet together, chair, drop your hips, reach up. Exhale, bow out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, one time through with breath. Now we go chaturanga. We fill up dog. Find that back bend. Hips go back, and then we'll take the right leg up as we inhale. Set up your lunge, warrior 1. So you inhale, rise for one breath, and then you exhale. You'll ride that all the way down through your chaturanga. If you take extra breaths, that's fine. Just keep it flowing. Yes, left side, left leg up high. Exhale, we land soft. Inhale, we reach, we go back, open up. Exhale, we flow, hands to the mat. Really great. You guys look awesome. Full breath, up dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers out. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump both feet up, top of your space. Flat back, pull forward, inhale. Exhale, fold it out. Find your chair again, drop your hips, reach up. Let's bring the hands in. Press the palms at the heart. Shift forward to the toes. Squeeze your ankles together, shins and knees together. Maybe eyes down to the floor, right to one spot. Let's go down an inch and then up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Down and up. So as we're pushing through the balls of our feet, feeling these quads burn up, we're also squeezing the hips and the thighs toward each other. Do it again. Down an inch, up an inch. 3 more. Down an inch, up an inch. 2 more. Down and up. Good. Last one. Now let's just stay low and pulse. So push, 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 push. Pull your pelvic floor in. Pull your abs in. Pull those shoulders down your back. Press your palms together. 10 more seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here. Take your arms straight back. Look down. Bring your chest forward. And then bring your fingertips down to the floor here. All right, let's come into a toe squat. Drop the hips to the heels. And then we'll get the palms flat. Spread your fingers out. And then I just want to shift forward into those hands. It's like a wrist stretch again. So let the shoulders come past your fingers. And then pull back through the feet, through the heels. Do that again. Shift forward. Feel that stretch in the forearm and the wrist. And back we go. Now, slightly curl those fingers so the whole finger's not, we're almost like pawing, not necessarily trying to glue each part of our finger down. And then, yogis, let's lift our hips up just enough so that we can come down to the top of our shins. So we're going to be on the top of our feet. Let's bring our thumbs back right on the outside edges of our knees. So now those hands should be right below our shoulders, right? Now, we're going to try a few lifts here where we're just going to lift the hips up, the knees come up, and then we're going to come back down. If you go there and it feels not so great on the top of your feet, roll a little fold under the top of your feet, or you can curl your toes under and do this from the balls of your toes. So let's hollow out the belly. This is a core move here. And let's imagine that we're lifting our whole foot and shin as well. So visualize, pull it in, hug, get light. And then lower back down. Try 4 more. Lift, pull in, squeeze those knees together. Lower back just for a second. As soon as you graze the mat, back up. I think we have 2 more, yogis. Pull it in. Awesome work. Last one. Pull it in. Good. And then come back down. And then we'll lift all the way up. Step our feet back and find downward facing dog. Yes. Now press your heart back. Let your shoulders get a good stretch. And take a full breath. Open your mouth, let it out. Take your right leg up to the sky next inhale. Set it up for a crescent lunge. Find the top of your mat. Stay on back toe. And then sweep up, shoulders over hips. So you have the mirror there. If you notice, look at that left hip. See if you can pick it up and line it up right in line with your right hip. Maybe even a soft bend in the left knee, that's okay. And then we're going to take those arms, palms face forward. Straighten the right leg and the left, come up high to the left tippy toe. And then as you bend back into your crescent legs, find cactus arms. Pull the shoulders down. Inhale, stretch high. Exhale, sink down. Full breath, inhale. A little balance here, yes, exhale. 3, inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Firm thighs. Exhale. Sink. Last one. Breathe in. Hold it here low. Bring your hands to your heart center. So let's shift. Find the pinky side of our hands touching our right thigh if we can. Soften that left knee and pull it in closer to you a little bit. Bring your eyes down right below your face. Pull your belly in. Now push forward into the right foot. Float that left leg up. We're tipped a little bit. The hips are a little higher than the head. Keep a nice bend in that right knee if you can. Flatten your back. Shoot some energy through the ball of your left toe. One more breath. We're going up to warrior 3. So power in through your right foot. Straighten it out now. Take your arms back. Maybe find your jet airplane or straight out to the side or full expression. Biceps over by the ears, Arms overhead. Good focus. Yeah, feeling it in that right leg. Square your left hip down a little bit. Try and point the left toe down. Take 2 more breaths. Now shift your body, come up to stand. Bring your left knee in the front line of your body. Take your right hand to the left knee. Pull your left knee back. Pull your right shoulder back, and then twist the left arm all the way back. Look wherever you like. Keep some action with that right arm pulling back and the left knee pushing forward into the right hand. Good. Feel the shake in the right foot, the burn maybe in the calf and the shin. That's good. Last breath. Bring your eyes forward. And then we're going to drop the left foot. Keep it floating though. And we'll take the left hand to the sky. We're going to go reverse dancer. So take your right hand back around behind you and try to find the top of your left foot. Still on this right leg. Spread those right toes out. Now kick back. Get a little bit of space between your foot and your back. Reach your heart forward. 5, 4, 3. We have 1 more, yogis. We're going to go into our baby hopper. So drop your left elbow down. Maybe flip so that you're on the outside and you just have your big toe here with your right hand. Okay, you're just on that toe side, your palms facing away from you. Let's start to sink into that right leg. Look down to the floor. Take your left hand out, way to the left for a counterbalance. And then kick that left leg over to the right. And you can start to sit further into your right heel if that works for your body. Or you can stay up a little higher because we are going to come up out of this the same way we came. So beam your heart forward, roll your shoulders back. Y'all look awesome. Now standing splits, push, push. I know. Release the left toe, both fingers down. Fold your forehead onto your right knee. Take a big full breath. Stay here. Walk your fingers back right next to your right toes. Another full breath. Fold in. Last one. And then easy forward fold. Maybe the feet are wide. Maybe we shake our hips out a little bit here, side to side. And then grab onto the ankles or take big finger or peace finger, big toe grip. You may have to soften your knees a little bit to get that. Now lengthen up halfway. Beam your chest forward. And then exhale. Use the upper body. Pull with the arms. Fold in. 2 more breaths here. Release the toe grip if you have it. Flat back, get a little space. And then move through your vinyasa, hands to the floor. Step back, lower, slow. Smile. Beam your heart forward as you gaze up. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Take it back. Yes. Take your left leg to the sky. I changed my mind. Little side plank in between. Set your left foot back down for me. Drop your hips. Let's spin the heels to the left. Take the right arm up to the sky. Side plank. Yep. We're going to add a little bit here. Stay here. Use an elbow. That's perfect, Susanna. Use a knee. That's perfect, Hannah. Look, we got our variations. Gorgeous. Now we're going to thread that right arm to the sky. We lift the hips, and then it will come underneath the body. Let us get a little twist. And then inhale, open, unthread, and then exhale, just a little twist. That arm comes underneath. 2 more. Full breath. Exhale, twist. Let the hips square. Last one. Full breath. Exhale, twist. Now open it up, side plank. You have 10 seconds here. Grow a little higher away from the mat. Maybe lift that right leg up. You're looking good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Take chaturanga maybe, or go straight to down dog. Big breath in. Stretch the front body. Exhale. Hips go back to the sky. Now we'll take the left leg up. Pull it forward. Find your lunge. Stay on your back toe. Inhale. We reach high. Crescent lunge. Yes. Yeah. Nice tune-ins here. Hips look level. Relax those shoulders down. Palms will face forward. Spread those fingers out wide. On your next breath in, straighten your left leg. Come up high on the right tippy toe. Really reach. And then exhale, cactus arms. Pull. Drop that right knee. Inhale. Push away. Exhale. Sink down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Drop it down. One more. Full breath. Sink low. Now bring your hands to your heart space. Press your palms together. Shift forward. Pinkies on the left thigh. Flatten your back. Beam your heart into your thumbs. Find that spot on the floor. That's your spot. Laser focus. Shift and lift your right leg up. So toppling tree. As we do that, let's try to keep the left knee bent. Wants to straighten out. I know. 5 seconds here. Steady gaze. Reach back through the right toe. Lift it high. Now push to warrior 3, y'all. So straighten your left leg. Push, push, push. Bring your shoulders behind your heart. Find your arm variation. Soften something. Let something go. Can you square your right hip a little bit more? Energy through both legs a little more. Really nice. Teeter-totter. Bring yourself up to stand. Bring your right knee in front of the right hip. Take your left hand here. Let's twist. So pull back through your left shoulder and now twist right arm all the way back. Ground in. Push in through that left foot. Nice. Rotate the belly a little more. Maybe we're looking back. Yeah. Good. Last breath. Release your twist. Release the right knee. Take it behind you. And then take your left hand for reverse dancer and grab the top of your right foot. Now reach your right hand to the sky. And now again, if you're gazing at the mirror and you see movement, that makes it harder. So you can always lightly gaze off the end of your nose. Kick back. Get some space. Reach your right fingertips forward. One more breath. Nice balance, awesome work. Teeter-totter up. Just switch that hand grip so now your palm's facing away from you with your left hand. Start to draw your right arm, counterbalance out to the right. Bend into the left leg. Go slow. Maybe we just barely find the floor here with the right hand, and this is our variation today, and that's okay. Or we can kick the right leg over to the left. Maybe we can sink down a little and find our baby hopper. This is such a deep squat, so don't get hung up if you don't get too low, okay? Takes a lot of flexibility here too in the shin. Now let's push ourselves out. Use your right hand to help you push and find your standing splits. Let the right leg go. Fold your head down. This is like a break, like a break. Bring your fingertips right next to your toes. Lift your right leg higher and breathe into this. 2 more. Find your easy ragdoll. Both feet to the mat. Take your hands, interlace them behind your back. Chest expansion. Lift the arms off the back. Fold forward. Get a little gentle shift into your toes here as you do. And then release the hands. Palms flat, step back to plank. Let's just come right into chaturanga now. Elbows to your ribs. And then find your up dog. Lovely. Exhale to down dog. Good. Inhale back to plank. Drop your heels to the right. Side plank, open up, left arm up. Yes, just make sure we're stacking elbow or hand right under right shoulder. Now lift those hips and then thread left arm underneath. Little twist. Inhale, open big. Love that movement. Exhale, down, under. Inhale, open, big. Good. Again. Yes. One more. Now here we are, 10 seconds. Challenge it. Find your edge. Lift that left leg. Maybe just gaze up. Push harder into the floor with that right side. Good, and then release down here. Take your chaturanga. Exhale, elbows in. Or child's pose, I like it. Up dog. And then everybody get down dog. Sink the heels down. You have 5 deep breaths here. Next inhale, right leg lifts it high as you can. Point that toe back. And then breathe out. Set up for warrior 2. Ground the left heel down. Peel the left arm up. Open yourself to the left. Finding a level pelvis, a slight tuck through the tail. Yes. Really nice, ladies. Good. Bend a little deeper into your right knee. Flip your right hand, reverse warrior. Hold your legs steady and strong. Stretch up the right side. Nice. Looks great. Come back to warrior 2. Float your arms out. Ooh, yes. 1 more inch deep into that lunge. Now I want you to imagine you're rolling your mat up underneath you as you squeeze those heels together. Straighten your right leg. We're going to move into triangle pose. Hinge your left hip up just a little bit. Tuck your right under and reach forward to the top of your mat. All the way. And then just windmill the arms open. Wherever the right hand lands is perfect. And maybe you're on the inside of the palm or the back side of the hand and it's pressing into the right shin, ankle, inside of the thigh. Roll your left chest open a little. Yes. Yeah, looks really nice. Half bind, left arm behind the back. Let it wrap over around behind the back. Imagine it's trying to reach for the top of the right thigh. Take your eyes down to the floor. See if you can find your half moon with this half bind. So you'll bend your right knee a little bit. Reach your right fingertips out. Left leg will float up. Sometimes we square ourselves to get that little push off. Stack that left hip, open up again, left shoulder on top of right. Maybe look to the left. Maybe float that right hand up from the floor for a breath or 2. And then just a real quick warrior 3, I promise. So open the left arm out to the left. Square yourself down. And then set your left foot down. We're coming into pyramid. So spin your left heel and your left toes point to the top corner of your mat. Jet airplane your arms straight back behind you and beam your heart away from your fingertips. And then breathe out. Let's fold over the right thigh. Find the floor if you can with your fingertips. Find your shin if you can with your forehead. Breathe. Now lift your gaze, twisted triangle. If you need to walk up your right leg a little bit to get some space, plus I like to grab onto my right hip flexor right here in the front with my thumb and pull my right hip back. And then the left arm will come out, bicep by the ear, reach those fingertips forward, and then rotate to the right. Start to twist, dropping the left shoulder, and then take your left hand on the outside of your right shin or calf, ankle again. Connect. This should be the back side of that hand. Now push it in as you twist. Yep, got it, girl. Find a new drishti. Maybe lift your right hand up. It's optional. Good. Keep grounded through your left heel. Pull back. Yes. Yeah. Really nice. Pull up through your right arm. Untwist yourself. So windmill those arms around. One last, warrior two. Bend into the right leg. And then cartwheel your hands down. Let's take our flow. Right leg up and back. Lower, slow, looking forward. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, looking back, right in between those feet. Sink the heels down. And then breathe. Left leg up to the sky. Warrior two, set up your lunge. Take your time. Pull back through your right side. Yes. Nice adjustments, you guys. Now just soften your gaze. Energetically work the left knee out just a little bit. Rotate that left thigh open. Sit 1 inch deeper into the knee, into the lunge, and then flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Sweep back, left hand. Yep, sinking into that knee. Keep opening it to the left and lengthen your right side just a little. Your waist is a little long, armpit to rib on that side also. Float it back to warrior two. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Straighten your left leg, triangle pose. Tuck your left hip under. Reach forward through your fingertips. Far, far, far. And then drop the hand down. Yeah, so when we get the hand down, we can kind of get lax, but keep your inner thighs hugging in together. Make sure you have equal pressure on the inside and outside edges of your feet. Release your right hand behind your back, half bind, yogis. Yeah. Look down to the floor. Soften your left knee, find your half moon, float your left fingers out, and then float your right leg up. Good. Take your time. You have several breaths here. Stack your hips, stack your right shoulder on top of your left. Maybe look over to the right. Maybe lift left fingers. Go. Yes, nice fall. That's good. Last breath, we're going to find our warrior three. So we're going to square. Just briefly, tuck that right hip down, take your arms straight back, and then bend the left knee. Find your pyramid setup so the right heel will reach back. Now let's take the left hand into that left hip crease, pull it back. Oh, pyramid, my bad. Arms back, jet airplane. It's the same action through the hip though, so the right hip is still pulling back. And then beam your heart forward. Down we go. Find the floor with the fingers and then let the head fall out. Yeah, so keep actively pulling that left hip back, squaring the right hip. And sometimes the left hip will drop down lower too, so we'll need to pick it up so the sacrum is flat. Can you push this heel down to the mat? Yes, forward. There you go. 2 more breaths now. Let your head fall a little closer to the shin. Keep your feet grounded, yogis. Let's gaze forward. Now we'll hug into that hip crease with the left thumb. Sweep your right arm around, thumb facing up on this hand, bicep by the ear. Belly will twist, so that belly button goes toward the left inner thigh, then the right hip drops, then the right arm drops. Find that connection. Push. Outside of the hand, outside of the shin. Maybe the left arm will lift now. But again, remember that's the least important thing going on in this pose. Get your balance and work the twist and the breath. Yeah. Good, nice, nice. Nice. Last breath. Ground especially back through that right heel. Windmill up all the way. Sweep your right arm back. Bend into that left knee. It's a shorter warrior two. And then just cartwheel forward. Both hands down. Left leg up and back. Lower slow, yogis. Up dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. So let's drop the forearms to the mat and find dolphin pose. Palms will stay flat. And let's really push into the palms. Let's go ahead. Both elbows up together at the same time as best we can. Straighten yourself back up to downward facing dog. Try that again. Take them down slow together. Forearms land, elbows land. Push your arms straight back up to down dog. Now listen up, my friends. Spread your fingers out. Here's our core move before our break. So you're going to lift your right foot just about a couple inches off the floor. I want to keep the right leg straight, and we're going to shift forward and tap the right wrist with the right toe as close as we can get. And then push back. Do it again. It's impossible. I heard that. Shift, shift, shift. Keep the leg straight. Tap the wrist and take it back. Yeah, you're looking because you're not sure. Like, am I doing it right? It feels super hard. Push back. One more on this right side. Shift, shift, shift. Touch the wrist as close as possible. Take it back. Set your right toe down. Other side. You have 5. Left foot up. Keep it straight. Shift, shift. So good. Maybe it only finds the middle of the mat, or maybe you just take your regular knee to tricep. You know that is so good too. 2 more. Shift. Take it back. Last one. Shift. Take it back. Set the left foot down. Set your knees down. Drop your forehead down. You've arrived to your break. Get water if you need it. Otherwise, close your eyes. Connect with your breath. Two more breaths. Reach the hands forward, spread your fingers. And then walk yourself up off of the floor here. So you'll be sitting up on the heels. So we're going to do a little variation on the knees. I'd like you to give a fold or 2 for your knees, padding. So just grab the middle of the mat, roll it up. And you're going to stand tall on the knees. Should face this way, huh? Bring your hands to your heart space. Press your palms together. So usually, like if you think camel, I try to tell you to keep hips and thighs forward. We're going to do just the opposite. No breaking through the hips, but we're going to lean the whole body back. So press your palms together and then shift yourself back, back, back. And then pull forward here. So this is a nice core move, but you're definitely going to feel it in the quads. Take it back and bring it forward. Let's go 3 more. Shift back. So use the top of your feet a little bit too. Push down. 2 more. Back. And forward. Last one. Take it back. And bring it forward. Now take your arms up high. Or you can always have a cactus variation. So now we're going to set the hips down and then back up. So it goes down and back. You barely even get them to graze on the heels. And we push the hips forward. Down and push. 20 seconds. Down and push. Again, feeling the fire in the thighs here. Down and push. Breathing deep. You're halfway. Push forward. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Bring your hands, release. Find your sacrum. We'll go into camel now. Keep those hips forward. If you want to tuck the toes underneath and lift the heels up, you can. Pull your belly in, lift through your sternum. Start to walk your eyes up the wall, up the ceiling. And then just the upper body going back now. Think like you're rolling over a barrel. Keep the length. Maybe the hands release slowly from the low back. Find the back of the thighs or find the heels if they're there. If it's not there tonight, don't worry about it. Find your back again. 3 more breaths. Yes, if you have a hard time breathing with the head tipping back, you could still be leaning back with a slight tuck through the chin. Yes, very nice. Last breath. Find your low back for support to come back out. Nice. And then we're going to relax the hips down. So what we can do here, we're going to go to hero. We don't need the padding so much for the knees. I find it feels really great to pad the top of the feet. So just a quick shift through the mat here. I'm going to unfold and now take the long ends of the mat in on both sides and press them down on the tops of my feet and then let my heels splay open, sit my sit bones right down there. So now we're going to stretch those quads out after that little fire. Take your hands behind your back. Open up your chest. Inhale. And then I like to turn the fingers to face the body, and maybe I bend those elbows. Palms are down flat for support. I think y'all know you can come even further if you want to find one elbow and the other. Don't let the knees lift and float up too high though, so the knees are still pressing down. Same thing here. If it feels okay, you can tip your head back, but if you need your chin tucked in, keep it tucked in. Some of you may even go all the way down to your back from here. Yeah, already there, Susanna. Good. 3 breaths. Bring your chin in, slowly start to press through those palms, come up to the center as straight as possible. And then all the way forward, walk your hands one and then the other around to the front. Shift into those hands, lift off your heels, and just pad the top of your feet out just a little bit. Or if you want to flex and stretch back through the heels, take that. And then you'll have a seat and roll down to your backs. Time for some back bending, aka heart opening. So when you get down to your back, tuck your shoulders behind your heart, bend your knees. Let's set up for bridge pose. Pressing the heels in. Make sure we're sit bones distance apart. So the heels are coming straight out from the sit bones, knees are stacked. And then push through your heels, lift your tail, lift your torso, come to rest on those shoulder blades. Keep your neck soft. You shouldn't be pushing too hard through the back of your head. Eyes are straight up. Breathe. Use the back of your body. Use your hamstrings and your glutes to drive your hips up. Last breath. Slowly roll it down. So your neutral pose will either be knees all the way together, feet apart, or vice versa. Feet together, knees apart. And then bring the knees back up, maybe even help them with your arms. Line those feet up with the sits bones again. Second set, lift up bridge pose again. Yep. Maybe the arms come under the back this time, so your variation would be a chest expansion. Interlace your fingers, press the whole outside of your arms, your forearms, and then the outside of your hands even down. Your pinky side edges of your hands are pressing into the mat. Lift your chest up towards your chin. Yeah. Squeeze a little energy through your knees. They're not coming all the way together, but if you had a cantaloupe there, you're holding on. Good, yes, last breath. Release the arms. Find your neutral pose again. Knees together or apart. Soft body. I'll just tell you we have 2 more. If you're ready for a wheel, if you feel a wheel tonight, you can do that one next. And then for the last one as well. Or maybe a single leg bridge. And then the second or the last round will be the other leg. So let's line it back up again. Heels press in. Tuck your shoulders behind your heart. Lift up. Yep. So getting higher, getting lighter. Yeah. Reach that toe straight up. And then reach as you lift those hips high. Good. Last breath. Good. Foot comes down. Hips slowly roll down. One more time, knees together or apart. Rest softly here. Last one. Let's get light. Let's get bright. Set up the heels. Push and lift. Grow away from your mat. Yes. Beam your heart to the back of the mat. Over the back of the mat if you're in your wheel. Press through those arms. Bridges. Dig through your heels. Everybody, 1 inch higher. One breath deeper. Slowly down you go. Really nice, Amy. Really nice, everybody. So bring your knees together or apart. Not to the chest, just yet. Rest here. 2 breaths. All right, now let's hug them in. Give a little bit of a rock side to side. And then a happy baby. Stack those knees on the sides of the torso. Stack those heels over the knees and pull them in toward the mat. Press your tailbone down. From here, maybe take the legs and cross them like you're going into eagle. So take your right over your left. Open your arms to a T. If this feels a little tight for your low back, you're going to want to shift and lift your hips up over to the right a little bit, and then you will drop your knees to the left, everybody. So you can use your left foot into the floor to lift those hips and shift them. But if it feels okay when they start to drop over to the left, then just let yourself soften into the mat. Everything's got a place to rest, and the eyes can go to the right. Now anchor your shoulders, pull your abs in, knees come back up, uncross, and then take left thigh on top of right. Slow shift, drop the knees to the right. Relax in. Breathe into the low back. And you'll bring it back up, yogis, and you'll uncross your legs and maybe give them one more squeeze. Curl into a little ball. And then let the legs go. Straighten it out. It's Savasana time. Yeah, maybe you like to cover your eyes, or maybe you're feeling a little chilled. You want to put some socks on or something. Get cozy. Relax your jaw. Sometimes your face holds a little too much tension. Relax maybe your fingers. Sometimes I hold it in the glutes. Let something go. Make sure you feel supported here. Eyes are closed. Full breath in. Big sigh out. Have a positive affirmation about yourself or your practice handy. If you find your mind wants to wander tonight, you can just repeat a phrase to yourself. I also like to count down. I'll start at like 60, and as I breathe in, 59, breathe out, 58, and so on, just to keep the mind from chattering. be here. Take in your practice. Nice work, you guys. Bring your awareness back to the room. Deepen your next breath. And softly let it out. Fetal position is next. Either side you pick is fine. Keep your eyes closed as you roll over. Thinking about something that makes you smile. Hope it didn't take very long for you to think about yourself in there. And then we'll press up. Find an easy seat. Here we are, feeling all good. Bring the hands to the heart. Smile. Thank yourself for this time. We'll seal it with a bow, girls. Namaste. Love the energy. Thank you guys. Have a great night, great weekend. Okay, we'll see you next time.